Thanks. Now then, three of our region's Conservative MPs have become embroiled in a bit of a row about racial equality. In the run-up to the general election, every MP in the country was asked to sign a letter promising that they wouldn't do anything during the campaign to stir up racial prejudice.
Well, only three MPs have so far refused to sign their letters. They include John Townend, the MP for Yorkshire East, and James Cran, who represents Beverley and Holderness. In addition, Sir Richard Body, the MP for Boston and Skegness, has so far failed to respond to demands for him to sign, as Chris Kiddie reports.
Sir Richard Body has just published a book called England for the English, in which he rejects multiculturalism and argues it's a threat to England's future and unity. Reaction today from constituents on the streets of Skegness.
Basically, if he's saying that England's wrong to be a multicultural country, I'm sure countries like South Africa, India, Australia, well, obviously, you know, it was all colonised, you know, ask them. I think as long as they adapt to our way of life, I don't think there's a problem.
Well, we're overpopulated for a start off with about 20 million. There's roughly 62 million here now. It's got to end somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it is a multicultural society these days, so that's just how it is. I mean, you don't sort of think about it, really.
Today's development comes just weeks after Yorkshire East MP John Townend caused a storm with controversial remarks about immigration. Beverley MP James Cran has also declined to sign up to the Commission for Racial Equality's Compact. He was abroad and unavailable for comment today. Some views from Beverley this afternoon.
I think he's very brave, and I think there should be a few more people like him.
I would like to ask James Cran first why he did, because he may have a very good reason that isn't racist at all.
But party leader William Hague, talking to farmers today, is said to have signed the compact on behalf of MPs and candidates. The terms are therefore binding on the entire party.
Chris Kiddie reporting there. Joining us right now in the studio is Councillor Ghazanfer Khaliq, who next month, by the way, will become the second Asian Lord Mayor of Bradford. Congratulations on that appointment, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Do you think the wrong signals are being sent out by those three gentlemen?
I think it's definitely the wrong signal for these three political politicians actually to make statements like this. It doesn't help actually, because we live in a multicultural society, and I think the politicians have a responsibility, and these three politicians should carry the responsibility.
And yet, you know, I don't want to make it too complicated. It's almost, it could be perceived as racist to suggest that they're racist for not signing a contract. It might be purely a libertarian approach that they're taking.
What we need to do is that we need to live in harmony and peaceful manners actually, for which benefit of all of
what Michael Ancram, the Conservative chairman, is saying, well, what's not important what they don't sign, what is important is what they now say in the next few weeks. Do you go along with that?
I think it is important actually that these three politicians should also sign, and obviously that it's up to three political parties that, you know, they need to put pressure on their members actually to abide by the code actually been agreed by all three the leaders of these main political parties.
Given the post that we mentioned that you're about to take up, and given the disturbances in Bradford, where would you place racial harmony and so on in Bradford at the moment? Has it gone back a bit?
Well, certainly actually, I mean, this statement doesn't help actually, and obviously the recent events in Bradford also doesn't help. And I could say that the Bradford 5 MPs and the three political parties have agreed to sign a joint agreement which will be taking place tomorrow evening, and the leaders of the council have agreed, all three political parties.
So they've all
agreed.
signed up in the Bradford area. Right?
Well, what I would have urged actually is all three political parties actually trying to keep the race and religion out of politics actually, because we want to live with neighbours, as neighbours, regardless of their colour and creed.
That's part of the compact. Thanks very much for joining us, Councillor.
Thank you.